So here's a quick demo of the cloud system. The clouds are all procedurally generated and they will be different all the time. They will change over time and they will always be just some random realistic cloud shapes. They will always be correctly lit by the sun. As you can see, the sun is to the left and the clouds are lit on the left side, and here they're lit on the right side. You can also, if I move the sun, you can see it change how the clouds are lit. So move it up or down and it will always be correctly lit. Clouds are moving, but you can change the speed at which they move. If I set the wind speed to 0, they will stand still. If I set it higher, they will move faster, as you would expect. You can see them fly over you then. They can also change their shape. Right now they change their shape very slowly. If I make it faster, then you can see it better what actually happens. So this is of course unrealistically, but at least now you can see how it changes. I've set the you can set the amount of clouds you want in the sky, and while the clouds change, they will always be more or less the same amount of clouds in the sky, as long as you keep that value. Put it back how it, there you go. As you can see, the changing the speed at which the cloud changes is not something you can change dynamically, but I don't think that's very useful. If somebody does have a need for that, you can just contact me and I'll see what I can do. It should be possible to make it so that you can, but it just makes it a bit more complex, and I didn't see a need for it. So I didn't make it so you could change the speed at which it changes. See, if I change the value at runtime. But yeah, like I said, I don't think that's a problem, but if it is a problem for someone, just let me know. There's also, you can increase the turbulence. That's what I call when it's just, that's also something you can't change at the runtime, or you can, but it will have some weird results, as you can see. So like, the turbulence is basically how the cloud changes, but without really changing its shape. It's like the little movement, but in general, if you keep the speed at which the cloud changes at 0, turbulence will make them move a bit, but not change the overall shape. It's generally just something you want to just set to whatever you want and then just leave it be. So like I said that you could change the amount of clouds, so I'll do that now. I've split it in the top clouds and the horizon clouds because that can be useful if you want clouds at the horizon but not at top or the other way. So right now there are a little bit more clouds at the top than at the horizon. I can make it even less, so as you can see. See, now I increase the amount of clouds in the sky, but not at the horizon. I can do it the other way. So you can really make it be however you want it. You can also change the colors of the clouds, of course. I've set it to a yellowy color because the sun is quite low and I just like how that looks. But you can make it whatever you want. You can make it more of a white cloud. You can also increase how dark it gets. See now, this is more of a normal daytime cloud. You can also make it... I've added a small animating script, which is more of a demonstration of what you can all do. Because you can easily expand this or make your own script to just alter the properties of the clouds to have it be a dynamic sky. So if I enable this, but I've set it, see, like now it becomes very clouded. And again, I've set the speed very high. I can make it, if I make it more realistic, then it will slowly change over time from very sunny to very clouded. I'll set it to fast again so that you can see it properly. But we'll have to wait till it's run its cycle. See now, it's get clouded and it gets sunny again. Of course you wouldn't want it this fast normally in game, but it's just for demonstration purposes. But you can choose how fast it goes. Alright, that's the most important part, I think.